Hey guys, alright, this is a comparison video between the Ego 11 and the Diane-T. So we'll go ahead and start off with the basic stuff. It's a poppet, it's a spoolie I should say. This one gets, well, I guess it gets better efficiency. I haven't really tried it with all of the inserts, but yeah. And then you have, we'll go with the cases now. Move these. Start. You've got pretty stylish purple clamshell case, or zippered case now, not the clamshell. And then you open it up and you get some pretty nice padding for all of your barrels. And then it comes with a really nice manual, some pretty good gun oil, actually really good, and then a giant thing of spares, which is actually really nice to have. And then it comes with a really good set of Allen keys, which I like. I don't know what was supposed to go here. I think that was only for the SL markers, or maybe for a regulator. I can't tell you 100%. Oh, and it comes with this pretty nice barrel condom. I got it used, so I'm not for sure if there was supposed to be something at the end, like one of these things. I don't know. So yeah. For the NT case, it's pretty much the same kind of case, except this one's a leather outside instead of hard like that. And when you open this one up, there's two pockets. And to me, I like the die toolkit better than the Allen keys, but there's sometimes when I'd rather use Allen keys because getting like on the NT, this key right here, I'd rather use an Allen key because whenever I take the regulator off and stuff, I don't want to scratch it like I have right there with this, and then it's hard to do with that one. So sometimes I like to use Allen keys more, but I mean this has a ton of tools I use, especially this knife whenever I'm opening bags of paint and stuff. That comes in a lot of help. So yeah, I'm not going to go into detail about that because it's not what we're reviewing. And then you get this really nice thing of spares. Open it, you've got a bunch of spares in there, which is a plus. And then you get a small thing of lube. I mean, there's pretty a lot of it in there, but it comes in handy. And then I've just got the spacers and an extra detent. Yeah, and then you open this part up, and then this is where the gun goes. And you can put whatever in here. So yeah, or extra eye pipe, not detents. Oh, and this isn't the barrel condom it comes with, but this is just one I've got for it. It's pretty nice. I mean, the one you get is actually terrible, which is kind of, it really doesn't matter to me, but yeah. Next to the guns, we'll go with Ego 11 to start. Pluses about this, definitely the color scheme. It is custom. It's color swapped of the Shiner and Hunter, I believe. Yeah. Actually haven't came up with a color name for this yet. But yeah, it's kind of loud, which I don't really mind, but a bunch of people in my field are like, oh my god, I can't even hear over that. It's annoying. But it doesn't really bother me. What I like is the LCD screen. If I can turn it on. Fail. But yeah, and then how you can customize it with whatever color, and then if you have ePortal, you make that. The guy had a Vicious logo, so I'm just going to keep that, because I don't have ePortal and I have a Mac, so yeah. You've got all of that stuff. It's easy to change your settings with these two buttons. I won't go into detail about that on this video. It's easy to turn off and turn on. Yeah, I mean, it's really ergonomic. I really like the trigger. And it's an overall good gun. And it's really adjustable with the LPR and the high pressure regulator. So yeah, I do like the new ASA. It's really easy to use, except sometimes it's a little hard to push in whenever my hands are like freezing, like Sunday because it was snowing. I couldn't feel my fingers, so I actually couldn't tell if it was pushed in or not. Actually took a struggle. Okay. And then you get your barrel that comes with. It's actually a pretty good barrel. See, now that's something I always get confused. I know that, but then, or that, not screwing on that like that, I get that, because this side's smaller. But I always get in the screwing, because, see, I did it again. Screwed it the wrong way. Sometimes I get that mixed up, but it's not really a big deal. Well, I actually got that side right. And it's a 689, so yeah, which isn't that big, but here, I mean, it gets really hot in the summer and the balls swell, so I don't really mind, and it actually helps in the winter because I don't break as much paint, except with some Traxxas bronze. That stuff breaks all up in this guy, and my NT. But yeah, the grips are really nice. I really like it. Overall, this is a really good gun. It's not my favorite though. That has to go to the NT. I've gone actually a ways out for this gun. We'll start with what I like about it. I really like these grips. How they're ergonomic. They don't take screws. They're just amazing. And as you see, I've got a white grip set on it, which is really nice. I got these off of a friend. He bought them for me through Dad because he has the white and gold NT. And I have a Virtue board in it, as you can see. And I only have the Virtue board so I can customize it a little bit more with settings and stuff, because it doesn't have an LPR, so I can't really tune it to the best. So the Virtue board helps me with the other tuning, and it actually is really good. But the efficiency since then isn't the greatest, so I put the spacer body in, and off my 4845, as you'll see in my efficiency test of the NT, I only get like 4.5 pods off of it, but my Eagle only got 6 maybe, so I say this is pretty good, but that's just really weird that I'm not getting that many pods off. Well, not for this, but for the Ego. I thought I'd get like 8, but no, it's alright though. Something that I don't like is the trigger and the trigger spring. I really am going to probably upgrade to the magnetic trigger, because this trigger, it's got a harder pull strength. Like, that's just extremely easy. If you ever pulled an Ego trigger compared to an NT, you can tell it's not hard to pull, it takes more strength, but it's not hard, as I should say, yeah. I really like this ASA. I mean, it's really easy to use. Never had troubles. And then the push valve, I really like that, because when airing down my gun, all I have to do is press that down. The feed neck, it's really good, but whenever you're getting those tight adjustments, or those minuscule ones, the Ego's feed neck is probably better, because you only get the adjustments on here, because you can't, when you do it, you can't leave your feed neck like that to get it, so you have to leave it where it's like that side, so you can't get those fine adjustments, I should say. But yeah, ergonomics on this gun is a 10. Like, that are just amazing with all of their rubber grips. It's just amazing. Like, sometimes my hand slips on the regs of Egos and stuff that don't have a rubber grip, which I've always grown up to. Well, yeah, that's what I've always used, because I've always used PMRs and stuff up till now. Barrel. You would only find the boomstick on their limited editions, like white and gold, and I have the white and gold boomstick barrel. I had a black one, traded it to a teammate, and then I bought this one, and boomstick's just amazing. Well, this one compared to the regular ultralight, I think the tip makes all the difference. The boomstick tip is, because of the porting and how it's built, it makes it's a lot more accurate with it. And with the 15-inch back, it helps a ton, tremendously. Instead of having to use a 16-inch barrel, I can have the 15-inch and